Hey everyone! So back in June, I posted the 1 Game 1 Minute episode for YAGS, or Yearning, a Gay Story, and I noticed that that video had some comments on it in regards to unlocking routes, and at that point in time, I didn't know how to unlock some of these routes. I've also watched some playthroughs and Let's Plays on YAGS since, and my friend Robin figured out the route to Adam, and we've been wanting to make this video for a while as it doesn't seem like many other people have figured it out, or if they have, they just haven't publicly posted those walkthrough videos. So, some of you YAGS fans out there might be struggling, and we really wanted to help. We got the developers' permission to post our walkthrough video, so Bob, if you're watching this, thank you for your support. This walkthrough isn't going to go over every single line of dialogue in the game, because we would probably be here for 6 hours, but we will show you every single step and kind of explain the reasoning behind it. If you don't want to watch this playthrough and have us explain the answers, I mean, honestly, that really does hurt my feelings, but you can skip to this part of the video to get Robin's written walkthrough steps. And without further ado, welcome to this episode of Yearning for the Boy. Hey everybody, so I am here with my friend Robin, and we are going to be doing a Let's Play of YAGS today, or Yearning, a Gay Story. So I know that a lot of people out there have probably been playing YAGS. I mean, it's incredible to see the big community that's popped up around this game. But, and like the Let's Plays too.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, a lot of those. But a lot of people have not gotten the routes with Adam or Carlos yet, and Robin figured it out. So she's going to kind of walk us through her process here today, so that's awesome. I am going to go ahead and kind of get started on our first thing today here. So explicit language is fine. Trying to get to preferences.
I've never played it without nudity, so this will be interesting.
You haven't?
No, I haven't.
Oh, wait. Oh my god, wait. I thought I had to download an extension. Oh, because I have to download the nudity patch. Mm-hmm. So I do have to download an extension. At first I was like, wait, it's allowed? Okay. And so first things first is that you are going to want to set your game difficulty to easy.
Because Adam is a little picky shit.
Exactly. So you have to set it to easy. And by the way, gang, we decided to get Carlos and Adam's favorite pizza. So I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to hold it up. This is a pineapple jalapeno pizza. Picked it up from the Pizza Hut down the road. It smelled like jalapenos. I'm pretty sure we're going to die.
Yes. But some of our voices are really, really bad.
Yeah, I'm probably going to start crying on camera.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
Okay, so are you ready to eat?
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers! Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no.
I don't know about this anymore, Carlos. This is not...
No, Carlos.
That was really weird. I don't know how I feel about taking a second bite. I mean, my mouth isn't on fire yet.
Maybe it's the type of jalapenos that they're using?
Maybe?
I don't think I mind it. It's not the worst. Like, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to cry. Like, that first bite of jalapeno, I was like, yep, it's time. It's time for the end. I've lived a long life. It's all good.
I have a really big piece of jalapeno here, so
oh god,
I might be crying and cursing Carlos here in a second.
That one looks so big. Oh god. Okay, I think we are ready to start the episode, y'all.
I'm still on fire.
So we are not going to be reading everything today because that would probably be like a 6-hour long video.
Take a very long time.
It would take a very long time.
Your computer would be angry.
Oh yeah, my computer would pass out. Like my computer would straight up just be like, I'm gonna check out. This has been fun. So, as always, kiddos, with the YAGS playthroughs, I have not done any playthroughs before. I don't know why I said that, but here's a warning. Just letting you know that the kiddos shouldn't be watching these videos. No, not at all. I mean, wait until you're, like, older, you know.
August.
2006. I'm trying to think about what I was doing in 2006. I think I was in, like, 3rd grade. I don't No.
You don't even... In 2006?
In 2006, maybe...
You were in 3rd grade?
I don't know.
I don't
was...
want to say what I was doing. I was like burning up at college because we had no air conditioning in the dorms. So on August of 2006,
Oh my god.
It was junior year.
Oh my god. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I was like in elementary school.
Which I think actually makes me the same age of Carlos.
Really?
I think so. Isn't he he's a junior in this, isn't he? I don't remember if he is.
Oh, that's right.
He's either a junior or he's a sophomore. I don't remember which one.
Oh, so you and Carlos... That's wild that you and Carlos are the same
We're going to
age.
find out really quick here.
Find out. So, you sigh, plopping down in the chair at your desk. The craziness that was your orientation week is finally over, and just in time, too. You don't think you can handle another icebreaker social event.
You feel like you managed to talk to a lot of people, despite never having really felt comfortable in large groups of strangers. Still, you don't really feel like you've made any friends. That's the truth.
I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt that. I kind of, I don't want to be negative about college because really it was a great experience, but you know how all those people say things like, you're going to meet the best friends of your life and you're going to get along with them forever. Never. And it's like, no.
It's a lie.
It's a lie. That's just a straight up lie. And I think that made me feel the worst about my college experience was because I was like, great. I get to trade up for better friends.
Yeah.
But I'm still friends mostly with people from high school in all reality.
Yeah. I gave up my high school friends, but
you did? Okay.
A lot of them turned out to be not so great.
Oh.
So
Yeah, that makes
small town Iowa is kind of...
Yeah.
Anyway, we probably should get back to
Yeah. So you unlock your computer. It'll be fine. Seriously. He's gonna love you. Maybe literally. Wink,
wink, wink, wink, wink, wink. I love his friend.
I know, she's so great.
She
I
is.
just love her random kind of like contributions to the story because sometimes she's like comedic relief. Sometimes the story can be a little heavy, but Janet's always in there.
Yep, she is.
Yep,
she is.
Yep. I think this is your line.
Sure. You've been freaking out at your best friend from high school, Janet, about meeting your roommate.
Apparently, your intended roommate had switched schools during the summer, so the university changed your housing plans last minute and assigned you a room in one of the upperclassmen dorms. Your new roommate was showing up later than all the freshmen.
Still, he should have arrived by now. Maybe whoever was assigned here dropped out over the summer. Wouldn't that be awesome, having a room to yourself? Thank you, Mary.
I did have that in my freshman year of college.
Amazing.
My roommate did drop out, and I was alone for like a semester. And then I decided to be there was another girl down the hallway who was having problems with her roommate, and so then I let her move in.
That's nice of you.
It was really nice of me, and people were like, I wouldn't have done it. And I was just like, well, thanks, guys. I was trying to be nice.
I think I would have done it, but I would have been like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Movie night is ruined.
Well, I mean, honestly, like, what was to stop the housing administration from coming to me and just going, we're gonna put her in your room anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like, what was the point of resisting anyways?
That's very true. They would have done that anyway.
Yeah, right? Like, if it was really as bad. So you hope he doesn't end up being homophobic.
Or worse. Hot.
Oh, no! Will he be hot? So, we're kind of establishing here. Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we're establishing here, we're a freshman in school, we just moved in. This is Adam. This is the boy that we're gonna show you how to get with. So.
And I just have to say, his first expression is so charming.
Right. It's so great.
Like,
it looks like he just really wants to punch you in the face.
Yes.
And you're just like, what did I do to deserve this, Adam? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, no. So he's tall, dressed in a green shirt and jeans with a mess of wavy reddish-brown hair on his head and bluish-green eyes that are currently expressing his frustration.
Awesome. And then, what do?
We say, can I help you with one of those? Because we are nice people.
We are good people. You're establishing that you're empathetic.
And see, that changes his expression.
Oh, look at his smile now.
He's so much happier.
He grins, handing the backpack in his hand to you. It's remarkably light, given how much it's bulging. I'm so sorry.
It's different. It's so different reading it and then
out loud.
saying it out loud. It's just
right.
like...
You're just like, oh, that's normal. And then, like, you say bulging out loud. And you're just like, giggle.
So, he says, yeah, thanks.
He shrugs the other backpack off and tosses it in the room where it lands with a sickening crunch.
Don't do that, dude. Why didn't you do that? Oh, shit. I guess that wasn't the one with clothing in it.
Oh, he drags the suitcase into the room, grabs the backpack from the floor, sets it on the bed, and starts looking through it. You set the other backpack on his bed. We say sorry, right?
I think it's sorry, yeah.
Okay. He pulls the laptop out of the bag, opens it, and pushes the power button. He looks over at you.
For what? I love this expression, too.
It's just very much like, what's wrong?
Like, I wish I could do that with my eyebrows. I wish I could, but,
So expressive.
Yes. If I hadn't taken your other bag, you probably wouldn't have thrown that one.
He chuckles. My child is crying. We're gonna break for just a minute so that I can make sure that she's not getting into the pizza.
Because that would be a bad thing
That would be a very bad thing for my kid. My child is not eating jalapenos. We're returning. I think it was your line?
Sure. You still don't know his name yet. Nah, I'm always doing stupid things like that. You'd think I'd be able to tell the difference between them by now, even just based on the weight.
Despite the large crack through the screen, the laptop seems to be booting up fine. I would cry if my laptop broke in college.
I would cry, especially if my laptop broke the first day in college.
Oh, yeah.
Like especially if I did that to it. I'd just be like, no!
Yep. You'd be like, this is my life now, and I reap what I've sown.
And I am fucked for the rest of the semester.
Right.
Sorry. Again with that face. At least it's not totally broken. So, hi!
He walks over to you with his hand outstretched.
Yay, he has a name. I'm Adam.
We didn't know his name before.
I'm Adam, the person who is going to screw with you all through the first semester.
All through the first semester of college.
You shake your hand and introduce yourself.
Awesome. Hey, I'm...
Oh, what should her name be?
I don't know.
Oh.
What's a really good name?
That goes with Adam. There's Connor. There's... I don't know.
I like Connor. I like Connor.
I think Connor and Adam?
I think Connor is not Christensen.
No.
No. Or Christensen. Or our last name should be... Maybe we should make our last name something like nonsensical.
Yes, definitely. Let's do that.
Zebra hyena. Yes.
Yes. That's awesome.
It's a conversation starter. Connor.
Hey, Connor.
Adam glances at his watch.
Which he doesn't have yet.
Right?
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
I totally love to talk properly, but I'm already late to an event at the frat house. I think I say usually frat house because that gets him to talk to you about it a little bit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you should come by some. Yeah, you should come by sometime. We're all really friendly. Anyway.
He smiles at you quickly before walking out the door. You sigh and return to your chat with Janet. Damn it, Janet! He's hot!
Ask him out already.
That'd go over well.
He's also in a frat. Which are not typically known for their acceptance.
No. Stereotypes, Connor.
I never know how to pronounce his username.
Diocasin?
Diocasin?
I don't know.
Clearly I'm the crazy cat lady, but...
Yeah, 2588.
Mm-hmm.
I mean... yeah, well, it was interesting anyway. You count the past few
minutes to her.
Okay. I think we're good to keep skipping.
Yep.
Right? Oh!
This is when I'm just like, I don't know what to do, because...
Oh, right.
Like, I usually, if it's Adam, I say you. If it's anybody else, I vary, but because your roommates, I don't know if he spies on your computer or not, even though you lock it.
Oh.
So... And I don't know. I don't know how good he is with computers or not, so I usually say you.
You do have an opportunity to spy on him at one point.
You do, but you don't.
Yeah, you don't snoop. You don't look at his nudes, guys. Don't do it. That would be a great way to start your friendship with this guy.
I mean, it is worth it when you do it. You do it the first time. I did it the first time.
I did do it the first time as well.
I was just what are you kidding?
It would be a great conversation starter. I mean, it's like, I noticed that you have a mole on the inside of your thigh.
Right.
I'd like to talk to you about that some more. Have you gotten that checked out? Like, it'd be great. It would be totally normal.
Well, I figured when I started, I was just like, you're gonna snoop. Why not? And then because I didn't get Adam the first time, of course, but when I figured out that you're a CS major and stuff like that, I was just like, and it's 2006, I was like, nobody's gonna know.
Right.
But apparently
you're really bad at covering your tracks.
Yes.
Yep. How many playthroughs do you think it took you to get to the Adam ending?
Well, see, I got Carlos first.
Okay.
And then I probably tried to get Adam at least 5 times before I gave up for a little while, and I think I got... I went after James at that time. Okay. And that's when I got James, and then I got James, and then I went back to Adam, and then that's when I got him.
Okay. And how many hours do you think that would take you?
Oh my god, I don't even want to count the hours that I have spent in front of this game. And all of the saves that I have all over the saved area. Just like, don't delete this one.
Don't delete it. Like,
I mean, the game itself takes a long time depending on how focused you are on it.
It does, and it's depending upon how much you want to read, because really this can all read like a really nice interactive novel. Or for a game, I think it's just, for a game, it's definitely like a lot to sit through, but that's kind of nice because there's added replay value, and then there's a lot of content to explore. So,
well, that's one of the things that I really liked about it, because it was kind of more lengthy, like Dream Daddy. It wasn't just like, because I felt like with other games that I had found in this way, it was always just like so short and just like, you don't develop anything for the characters. It's just... Right.
And with this, you kind of get a chance to sort of... Every playthrough I've noticed with YAGS, and this is kind of what I think makes it super interesting, is that it all has like a different outcome. Like, I learn something new each time, even if the goal when I'm playing the game isn't necessarily to get a particular romantic ending. I'm learning more about myself, the main character, and
the other characters too.
And the other characters.
I haven't even gotten all of it yet.
I mean, it's massive. It's a massive game.
It's huge, and there's like a foursome that I haven't even gotten yet, and but you have to be with Dan to do that, and he's just anyway.
Dan, I have some feelings. I have some feelings, guys. I haven't got over Dan. Okay.
I haven't gotten over him either. But anyway,
gonna skip some more. Do we?
I usually bid him farewell before heading to class. This is one of those ones that I'm just like, I don't know, but bye.
Bye, Adam. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Oh,
the snoring content. He's sleeping.
Okay.
But apparently he's sleeping soundly, so it's just...
It's fine. Like, he'll hear it in his dreams, you know?
Yes, exactly.
All right.
Subliminal messages.
You love me. Like...
Oh, what are we doing? Is this him... Because you go to classes, and you're good. I'm going to go shower. You want to grab some food with me when I get back? Yes. Of course. Can you please put on some clothes?
Yeah, just put on some pants. Just a little bit. Just put on pants. Just put on some pants. That sounds good.
Awesome. Be back in a bit. I love that cheeky grin.
It's so cute. Like, can we just take a minute to look at his sweet, cute little smile? Just like he's so happy.
We also take a minute to notice that the clock still reads like 11 something, or is it 1 something? I never know. It's always that time. It's 1.
I think it's 1.
Yeah. Anyway.
I also like kind of want to know what some of these posters here on the sites, because sometimes I think like this looks like a film poster, but it looks like a film poster for some kind of anime movie right over here.
Well, the other thing that I really think is interesting and that I really want to know is whose bed is which.
Oh, because then you kind of get to learn like who is...
I kind of always assumed that the green one is Adam's bed for beta reasons, but it's just like every time I see my bed, it's always like, oh god.
Right. It just like looks very, okay. We'll keep skipping. Oh wait. Okay. So he's kind of going through here.
Sorry, I left so abruptly last night.
He rummages through his dresser. Oh, Jesus.
It happens. My flight was delayed, and it was a long bus ride down here, and I had to make a meeting. I hope you didn't unpack stuff last night. Holding a pair of boxers, looking briefly confused, which is also a great face for him. But
right.
You look away to avoid further distraction.
I mean, I went to bed early because I didn't know what else to do, and I saw you this morning, you were sleeping, and I saw this morning you were sleeping in an unmade bed, and I just worried that it made you feel put out or inconvenienced or something. And I'm sorry if that made things weird or hard for you, especially after an annoying trip here, and...
He laughs, slipping on the underwear, thank you, before removing the towel and rubbing his hair with it. No, nothing like that. I got back pretty late, and wouldn't have wanted to unpack then, even if you hadn't been asleep.
Aw.
Grabs a pair of pants from the dresser and pulls them on.
Aw.
Glad you think I'm that considerate, though.
By the way, I'm a freshman.
Oh, I see. Housing screw up your assignment, too? Welcome to college, then.
Yay!
I'm only in this dorm because my housing I'm only at this dorm because my housing plans at the house fell through. He grabs a shirt from the dresser and puts it on, before attempting to comb his hair with his fingers. I was supposed to stay with my friend Carlos, but I guess they did some work on the house over the summer? The room we were going to stay in turned into a single. Carlos is a sophomore, well, a junior now, so I figured he should have it. I guess if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have met you.
Aww.
And yes, Carlos and I were the same age in 2006.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now he's asking us, so he's telling us that he's pre-med.
Then you say you're a CS major because you don't want to hold anything back.
Right.
I'm one of those smart, geeky kids. You blush. Anyway, let's go to the yard. I know it's a little early for dinner, but they have some pretty excellent pizza. I beg to differ.
Yeah, really, though. Like, now I'm reading this with a whole new context. Like, you sure they have good pizza? Okay, you're not following him out the door before pulling it tightly shut behind you. And so here we go.
Pineapple jalapeno pizza! That's what we're having.
Oh, God.
Oh, that sounds interesting, but sure, because you need to be open to new experiences.
And adventurous.
College is a time to try new things, right? It's delicious. Wrong. I mean, it's not as bad. It's not bad. It's just not what I would choose.
I think if maybe there was more pineapple on it to kind of counteract the jalapeno a little bit better.
See, I think it'd be really great if you put pepperoni on top of it. And then you would have something that wouldn't balance between the two, because right now it's just like it's spicy and sweet.
Right, it just kicks at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're ordering this, and then... Oh, that's right.
This is where he's asking you... Is he asking you? Oh, yes. Tell me your deepest, darkest secrets. And you're just like, oh, no. And I definitely did try to say serial killer the first time, and he laughed so hard. But you say that you're gay.
I'm gay.
And this is where I want the... you know? The music should do that scratch. You blurt it out, perhaps a little more forcefully than you had intended, and then stare at your hands because you are so cute.
Oh, I can't believe I just did that.
Ah, that makes sense.
Did he know? How did he know? How did he figure it out? Come on, Adam. Like,
you were
really?
Trying not to stare at him.
I walk into campus, like, with my rainbow shirt on, like, what's up, y'all?
Well, you're still closeted, so I'm really wondering how he knew, but at the same time...
Right?
You did encounter him with the towel on, and you might have, like, given something away.
Just given, like, a little glance.
Yeah, you tried not to look. Oh, God.
I haven't told anyone else. Well, other than my best friend Janet from high school.
He stops fumbling for words. It means a lot to me that you would tell me... It means a lot to me that you'd tell me that, Connor.
This boy is so sweet.
I figured you should know.
Oh, he's so sweet, especially given we live together and all.
He nods. That's very considerate of you. But no, this changes nothing. Although I guess now I have to admit to you that I'm straight. Sadness. Tears.
Tears
streaming
down your face. Tears down at the table.
Actually, my girlfriend just broke up with me earlier this week. I guess it was the distance or something.
Or you didn't send her enough nudes. I'm so sorry.
Maybe he said he wasn't nude in front of her enough or something like that.
Oh, yeah. She's just like, all you ever do is send me nudes, Adam. But,
but you're just kind of like, you're sitting there going, can you send me some nudes? He laughs seemingly at himself because he is a sad critter now.
Sad boy.
Sorry, I guess it's sharing personal woes time or something.
I don't find being gay a personal... Well,
No.
in 2006. Yeah.
At college? At 2006, yeah.
In college in 2006, yeah.
It wasn't terrible. I mean,
No.
I definitely had gay friends in college and GLBT stuff or LGBT stuff. I mean, but it definitely wasn't.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't a big thing, so...
It was where I went to my first drag show. That
Ooh,
was awesome.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
I don't think I can't remember if I've been to a drag show or not. I used to do shadow cast for like Rocky Horror when I was in college, but that's not drag. Like,
oh gosh,
like some people may dress in drag, but yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I miss those days.
Yeah,
say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Because that's kind of what you say to him all the time until
you just apologize for your existence
until you kind of get into a groove.
Right.
He smiles at you though. Yeah, well, it probably was overdue anyway. It's not like we ever saw each other during the year. And the past summer I was working and spending my spare time studying because that's what he does. Sighs. This face is also one that I'm just like, what the
I love this one. This is a great face because he looks like frustrated and then he also kind of looks sad and then he also kind of looks like a fish.
Yeah. that covers it.
Yup.
She meant a lot to me. Means a lot to me. And I never gave her the time she deserved. His thoughts are interrupted by the arrival of a large steaming pizza covered in yellow and green. It is really covered in yellow and green.
And like the smell of the jalapenos like,
is
really just kind of
gets up into your nose and it will
nose.
not go away. Still, my mouth is still kind of like, hey, guess what?
Yeah. Yep.
He perks up at the sight and the smell though, so that's something. Anyway, sorry to make this all about me. Let's eat.
And let's skip. There's so much content that we just skipped through right there. So, with Carlos...
It's, I think that you had to say, wow, he's hot. But he's the only one that I've ever gotten away with. Because everybody else you have to say, eh. Because otherwise they'll come and proposition you.
Oh, okay.
Especially Dan. But...
Yeah, Dan doesn't take no for an answer too easily. No.
Carlos is kind of the one that, in this route, Carlos is kind of your big hurdle. Mm-hmm. Because you have to dance a line so carefully with him between. It's so if you don't play it just right, you'll end up with him, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, he's cute and gorgeous and he's precious.
He's great. Like Carlos is so sweet and he's so nice to everybody. And yeah, Carlos is a great
struggling
character.
himself. You know?
Yeah, right. And like you can relate to that experience a lot. Whereas Adam, I think, in his route, as I have played his route after Robin shared me her steps here. As I've played his route, like, Adam kind of doesn't really come to acknowledge that for a long, long time.
You're playing the long game.
Yeah, you're playing the long game. Yeah. Yep, you really are.
You're studying a lot.
Yep. Okay, and so then we can either...
You shake his hand, because that's always friendly. Shake his hand.
Yay!
Hard, calloused, and his grip is firm. Yes!
Oh god, I hit skip again somehow. Wait, what? Let me see.
What are we doing?
Oh, okay, so they're trying to convince us to go to the yard for dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or is it going... it doesn't matter where we're going.
The house. No, the house. It's the house, yeah.
You're joining us for dinner tonight. Okay, so what's our choices?
Okay, and...
I think you're trying to be funny, but I don't know for sure.
Right. And so we're going through, and then we greet them,
Greet them. Be friendly with them. Adam likes it when you're friends with his friends.
Yay! It's great to meet you.
Adam invited him over for dinner. Adam invited him over to join us for dinner. I do terrible voices, I'm sorry.
A little early for that, eh? It's barely 4.
I figured we could show him around the place first.
They're watching that new show in the common room. What is it?
Psych.
Psych came out in 2006. That's right. I love Psych.
Yeah, it was cute.
Psych is so sweet.
And when I did this, and I don't think it really matters because obviously Adam's not there right now, but I did ask, what's it about? Because it's fun to see the other two geek out about it.
Right.
You haven't heard of it? It's about a guy who pretends to be psychic and solves cases for the police department. But in reality, he's just really observant. Elliot hits Steve's arm in a friendly manner. He's also got a great sidekick. Steve laughs and hits him back. Hey, why am I the sidekick? Also, just because Gus isn't as showy as Sean.
Gus is really the unsung hero of Psych. Gus is the reason why Sean does what he does, and the reason why Sean's life stays on track.
Yeah.
Gus doesn't get enough appreciation.
He doesn't.
Like, he was just the butt of so many jokes.
He was, and it was so bad, but I still, really liked it at the same time. I felt bad for liking it sometimes. So it was just oh my gosh, can we, sing to Gus's praise here?
Right. Well, and also because, Gus was the more accomplished one out of the two. Mm-hmm. And, they make out Gus to be such a loser. And Gus, has it together. Gus is doing great, you know? All right.
Anyway, there's a new one tonight. So they're rewatching the earlier episodes. Marathon!
Yay! Yeah, you should go join them.
That sounds like fun.
Okay.
This way. You will have to choose where you're sitting with Carlos because that's a big thing.
Okay. We've got to, we have to do something already.
It's nice meeting you. I don't know what they're doing. Who knows?
I don't know.
Two of them nod before heading upstairs. I think they're so cute.
They're so cute. They're besties.
Leads you to the common area featuring a large TV. A bunch of guys are spread out on the couches, often literally watching the screen. Some of them, not the two of you as you walk in, the two of you find an empty space on the couch and sit to watch. It's a tight fit. The guy occupying the other 2/3 of the couch seems to be asleep.
Tell him to get up and go to his room!
No. I don't think this is going to affect it, so we're going to do it this time. It's really funny when you push the other guy out of the way.
Oh my god.
You push the other guy's legs off the couch, and the rest of him follows. He ends up on the floor, still asleep.
Is this guy okay? Okay, then we might need to call the call 911 for this boy.
I don't know. Carlos stifles a laugh, and the two of you spread out on the couch.
Syllabus week hit him hard.
I mean, it happens, man.
Yeah. The show itself is fairly interesting. A guy claims to be a psychic to help solve police cases and drags his friend along everywhere. The lead actor reminds you a bit of Carlos. An episode later, a guy in an apron interrupts the show to announce that dinner is ready. Carlos stands and stretches. His shirt slides up, revealing golden skin and a tantalizing trail of hair. I don't know how I feel about tantalizing trail of hair.
Yeah, it's definitely a different, alliteration there.
It's definitely a good alliteration. It just, I just, for whatever reason, I think of spider legs when someone says that, and so I just can't take it seriously. When I read it, I'm like, oh.
Well, and you can also choose who has body hair and who doesn't.
That's right. I have not experimented as much as I should have with the options in this game.
Although I think that the writing would still stay the same. So I think that they're going to talk about the happy trail either way, even though you say, I don't want Carlos to have hair. Oh, I hate these two girls.
The twins creep me out, and I'm sorry.
They mostly creep me out. That's really what it is, especially when it's later on and you have the big sale. But
yeah, they weird me out.
I think it's just nice to meet you. Avoid saying the names.
Just
don't.
Lay. I don't even know if it's Ashley or Ashlea.
I think it's Ashlea.
Ashlea.
Because I think you try to say Ashley, and she's like, it's Ashlea. Anyway, you're in front of Adam now, so...
Okay.
Dress to impress.
Yeah.
But, it's nice to meet you too, Connor.
Some guy across the room calls Adam's name and waves him over. He excuses himself, promising to make it quick.
Please do. You sit with the twins in awkward silence for a bit.
So, do you want to join us? Ash! He's looking
at us like he's terrified of sex or something. Maybe it'll help him loosen up a bit.
They scare me.
They do too. Just like, oh no,
they scare me.
Don't.
They're like, we smell a virgin.
Oh, it's terrible. And I don't even. Lay shakes her head.
Lay.
Excuse her. She's just
Our parents weren't prudes and taught us that sex is a beautiful thing.
I think you also like it when people get us confused, especially during sex.
This is when I don't this is when I'm like, breaks.
Can't you imagine being, you just came out to your roommate and you're just in the closet gay and these two girls are trying to be like, he needs to listen up. Do you think he'd like sex? And they're just like,
They're having this conversation, you're not even involved, you're just like...
It's either like you're stone-faced or you're just like...
Why have a twin if you can't have fun with it, right? They creep me out. Mm-hmm. Who thinks that? Because then it's just like, would you really want to be in a sexual situation with your sibling?
I don't know.
Ever.
All I know is that they should find Dan and like
Dan would love that.
Dan would love that, and they'd find him a cute boy twins, and they'd be great together.
It would be great. It would be a wonderful. It would be a match made in heaven.
I'd fuck you, Connor, alone, and then neither of us would have to deal with this crazy bitch. I'm just like, excuse me.
Yeah. Love ya, Ash.
Yeah, you better look apologetic.
Yeah, you better look apologetic. What you just left me in the room with? Oh my god.
Anyway, sorry. Hope you got to know each other while I was gone.
Yeah, I got to know them a little too well, thanks.
There's silence for a bit. So, Lay here was just saying how she just switched to art from chemistry. No, that's Ashley. Wait, what? No, that was me. Or was it Ash? I think you're going to drive Adam crazy here.
I think I'm going crazy. Oh, and then I think
those are
not.
What is
I think it says
yeah,
here.
not many people can pull that off.
Okay.
Well, I guess then we'll see if I'm one of those people.
We'll see. I keep trying to skip and like, and then let's see here. I know I was complimenting you. Why? Thank you.
And I think I just don't know what I'm doing right now with them.
Oh.
Yeah, this is where you say you don't have to go and you're the voice of reason.
Right.
You're just like, don't do it if you don't want to.
Please
dude.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Please don't do it. They're scary.
They're scary. And apparently you've already done it once, so don't make that mistake again.
Right? Who would do that? Let's just go back to the dorm. Okay, and so we're going to keep skipping. Mm-hmm. So I guess...
This is August 26th. See what Adam's plans are.
So we're going to see. Not really. You?
Yeah, homework. I was going to head over to the house and work from there, although it's probably quieter here. And there's fewer distractions. Are you going to be around here today? Do homework with Adam. You do that a lot, actually. Great!
You bond over study sessions.
You do. You roll out of bed and pull on some clothing. Let me know if I get too loud or bother you. Sometimes I read out loud without realizing it. So cute.
Guilty. Guilty of doing that, and that's so cute.
Mm-hmm. You jump out of bed and unlock your computer to check in Janet's online, because that's what you're doing instead of studying is talking to Janet.
Right. And you're just like, I'm going to study.
Study!
Just go
because I'm a CS major.
Yep.
Connor, why aren't you up yet? What time is it? It's like 1. We're fine.
Yeah. I'm here.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Spending the day doing homework, unfortunately. Fortunately, Adam is around too, doing the same.
Sounds like a terrible Saturday. But I guess I should leave you to that.
Alright.
Homework! Oh, this is where you trip over him.
Oh,
so
right.
Go back, because I want to... Oh my god! I've never played it with... Oh, there's a gift basket.
It's his dick in a box. He's Justin Timberlaking it.
Oh my god! I didn't... I'm sorry, I've never played it. Oh my god, that must look so hilarious with Dan. Oh, Jesus Christ. I've never done it. I don't know. If the art's there, I'm gonna do it. Connor? He grabs the towel and throws it over himself. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Don't stare at him.
Don't stare at his dick. Whatever you do. Don't stare at his box.
That's fine.
No, really. I should be more careful when not rounding corners. Or I should have known you would be coming back from a shower. Or I just generally... Are you okay? Can I do... He's like mad.
He's laughing at you. Seriously, Connor, I'm fine. He gets up and adjusts his towel. See you back in the room.
Yay! And then we'll keep skipping. there's some other things that are going on, and then I think we have to say...
Oh, yeah, this is when you learn that Carlos is a morning person for whatever reason, and that really sucks.
Yeah, and he, like, just keeps climbing into... He comes into your dorm room in the morning, he's like, what's up, gang?
Gang!
Like...
And I think I was already awake. Oh, yeah?
Couldn't sleep?
Couldn't sleep? No, I was just trying to fall back asleep. As you tend to do when you wake up. Maybe like you tend to do. What can I say? I love me some sleep.
But you come into our room every damn morning to wake us up.
I know, but look at his cheeky smile. Like, it's so funny.
He's just like so happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's 10. I remember when I could sleep in until 10.
Man, those were the good days.
Good days.
Oh, he put on a shirt. Okay, what do you do?
I
think you ask if they have any plans, because you want to hang with Adam as much as possible.
Right, and then let me see here. Yep, do you two have any plans? And so then you can go swimming with Carlos.
I think that's when you do, because you do need to be friends with him too.
Right. And so then you can let him use
your shorts. Which, how are you getting back to your dorm with wet shorts?
I know, right? Like,
I want to know, Bob. This does not work out as a plan. I'm sorry. You have to think about... What is he going to do? Blow dry them clean?
You can hold them underneath the air
blow dryer. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Carlos will be like, bye. And you'll be like, I'm still drying.
I'm still drying. Maybe there's a laundry machine in the facility. Maybe. That would be so smart.
That would be smart. That would be something at least.
Yeah, because then you could like wash your clothes before you go home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that would work. Thanks, Connor. You find the locker room and get changed. You hand Carlos your shorts and he disappears into your stall. He emerges afterward, looking a little awkward in them.
You still think he looks amazing, though.
He does look amazing.
He's a swimmer. Of course he is.
Yeah. His build is similar to Adam's, but he's bronzed and a little more muscular. His chest is covered with a fine layer of light brown hair that lead down to his navel and into the top of your shorts.
Where his happy trail is. Or what were they? The tantalizing trail.
The tantalizing trail of hair. The sun makes its skin glow, and his hair shimmers with golden highlights. You can't help but stare at him.
Oh, that's right, he is. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just glad those shorts fit you.
Me too!
Oh,
he jumps into the water surface and rubbing it in the water in his face. Woohoo!
This poor sweet baby. How's my form?
Yes.
He turns back to you, startled. What?
That was real good. But your hands are facing the wrong way. Shows you the...
Did you ever, when like you were a kid, have to take like swim classes?
I took all swim classes, and actually my first job out of in high school was a lifeguard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So definitely had that. I mean, because you learn so many things when you're younger, and then you continue to do them. Mm-hmm. That when I took the lifeguarding classes, they teach you how to do it the correct way.
Oh.
So then that's when you learn. Oh, my arms are supposed to go faster than just one at a time in one bubble. Because it was like, it's this arm you breathe with, and that one goes all the way around, and then it's this one.
Oh, and lifeguards don't do that.
Lifeguards.
Lifeguards don't do that. You have to go faster, or?
Well, they teach you how to do things faster. And one of the things that was big for me was that when I was doing backstroke, I was just doing one arm at a time, up and down, but you're supposed to be doing those at the same time, so that you go faster.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
I remember, like, people used to tell me when I was a kid and I'd be swimming, they'd be like, we're gonna teach you how to properly swim, because even though I could float and, like, I was in no danger of drowning, apparently I needed to know how to do the butterfly stroke.
There's no reason that you need to learn how to do the butterfly stroke unless you're going to be doing swim team. There's no reason.
You're right.
If they're trying to teach it to you, they're probably trying to like torture you for a good half hour to hour period. That's all that's going to come from that.
I took so many swim classes for like just no random reason. So I think this is
it is Monday, August 28th. We are meeting our friends.
Yep. So I think we can just say, "Hey, I'm Connor."
Yes.
Then he seems nice. Seems good.
Oh my god.
And then
that is one thing with Dan's route that unlocks you when you get in with Dan. You unlock 2 other people, and Nick is one of them. Not that you can pursue him as a route. I haven't figured that out yet, but he just like you have like strange dreams about him sometimes now.
That's so
it's
wild.
It's so weird, and
that's wild.
Can't figure that out.
All right, and then we go.
I'm sorry, Jake. I think that you're adorable.
Jake is so sweet. Like,
so sweet. He is precious and pure.
Jake is beautiful.
If you just want to feel happy feelings, do Jake's route, because that's all you're gonna feel, and just play games.
Right, and then
nice
we go.
To meet you.
Nice
you're
to
a nice
meet you.
person.
And then everybody's meeting up, and then
What are we doing?
No, it's September 1st, and so it looks like he. Let's see, what is he doing? Oh, he's gonna head to the frat house again.
Oh, and then you, of course,
so
you go with him.
of course you go with him to the frat house, and so then you
Mm-hmm.
go to the frat house.
Oh, this part.
Oh, this one.
This is not fun.
No, it's not. Okay, so then he's not my boyfriend.
Not my boyfriend.
Right. We deny it.
Rebuttal. Well, you don't want to, like...
Right. You don't want to put him in that position.
This was definitely one of the ones that I was just like, I had a hard time because I tried to play through each of them.
Right.
With each choice, because it really does matter what you respond to with
right.
Adam being right there, especially in this moment with Robert being such a dick.
Right.
So then this is the one that I found that was apparently the smoothest without, like, saving Adam necessarily either, because I don't think that he wants to be saved either. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he does, and I got it wrong. I'm sorry, Bob. But.
Right, and maybe it's like a more... It's kind of like a more defensive response. Like, you're the one that's responding. Like, like you're not kind of... If you were out someplace and someone, like, called someone your boyfriend, but you were just... And they were kind of being hostile towards you, I think it would be normal to be like, he's not my boyfriend. And then that would make... And if that person had feelings about how you said that, then you'd be like... Then they have to, like, kind of reconsider, wait, why did I have feelings about that?
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
that's very true.
Yeah.
And there is a moment, and I think it's mostly when you're pursuing Carlos, that you have the option of kissing Robert to mess with him.
Wow.
And that's what got me at first, because when I was first playing through it, I was definitely texting you like, Robert's a route? And I was like, I just kissed him! How is this possible?
Robert is a route.
No, he's not. That's a good thing, because he's...
Robert's just bad. But
we have Dan, that's bad enough.
Right. Dan is pretty bad. So we're gonna...
Are you okay? Because you apologize, you're also, are you okay? Because I think you're Midwestern, I really do. I feel like you're Midwestern, because you're just like, I'm sorry.
I'm so
you
sorry.
need food? Are you okay?
Is everything fine? Like, just thanks, though. Hey, Steve. Steve waves at him.
Hey, Adam. Hey, Connor, was it? Adam nods as he fumbles around in his backpack. You two want to get in the queue, or just watching? I think it was just watching.
Yeah, I was just gonna watch.
Suit yourself.
Cool. And so then, here we go. And then, this is where Carlos is gonna hook up with Ashley or Ashlea or whatever the hell her name is.
Yeah, which one I don't even know which one it is.
I don't know.
But this is when you first get to, see Adam's funny face.
Oh.
Well, you see it before, but this is where he's like, hey, I say that and you say it too. Awesome.
Yeah. Eating before
strenuous physical activity isn't a good idea anyway. On the other hand, skipping meals isn't recommended either. Dude. Adam shrugs. It's fine. You'll be done before dinner is finished anyway.
Oh! Like,
they are so funny.
Dude!
Kidding. Go have a good time, you two.
You crazy kids.
I don't think it matters this one, but...
I'm gonna comment on the potatoes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of potatoes. Then
seriously, are you?
You're making that fish face again. Please stop, honey.
Yes. Do you need an ice pack or something?
Do you need something?
I can help. Yeah, thanks though, Connor. He gingerly puts the sheets over him. See, now this is when I want to know whose bed is which, because this one. Right. The blue one is so torn up.
Right.
Just like, do I, like, run in my sleep? What's going on here?
Right, and he throws, like, his dirty clothes all onto the bed, which is so gross. Well, no, then you do it, too, because I see the dirty clothes over there.
Yeah, but then later on, when you're dating James, you're like, always concerned about the mess in your room, because he's OCD.
Right.
So, and very, very into cleaning up immediately. So then you're always like, I'm sorry for the mess in the room. I'm sorry for the mess in the room. And then eventually Adam's like, don't worry, it's mostly my stuff anyway, so, whatever. So there's like, who's the messy person?
Right. Okay, and so then
September 2nd?
2nd, so Sleepy.
And she woke us up. Man after my own heart.
Nope, we're not. I think it looks like that we're supposed to get more ahead on homework.
Oh, that's a big thing with Adam. You have to prove that you're
good at your studies, because Adam doesn't want no scrub. Okay,
no, he does not.
Like, he does not.
He's moving on up. You need to make money.
You need to make that bank. Like,
you need to care about yourself and your education.
You should be more responsible with your classwork.
Not you two. I get enough of this from Adam already.
Why are you here in college if you don't want to study?
That is the question with Carlos all the time. She's like, why are you here?
Why are you here? Maybe Adam's right. Yeah, do work. Get good grades. Graduate.
But then what?
It's not like any job I'd want needs a degree. Isn't this weather amazing? And they just decides, you know what?
He's just Gastoning it over there.
Yep, exactly.
You try not to share. So, you making friends okay? Need us to drag you to the house more often?
And then I think we have to say,
being dragged
back sometimes. Yeah. And then, I think we gotta say, what's up? Because we're studying.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that he kind of just gets a little bit more confused. And then I think we're gonna let them work.
Yes.
Right? And then we're gonna take the roast beef. And then we're going to offer
him the sandwich.
Because not only do you have to take care of Adam and be mindful of his feelings, you have to be mindful of Carlos. Because Carlos is his bestie. Mm-hmm. And, like, Carlos is, like, Adam's ride or die.
Yes, definitely.
Like, you're not
splitting them up. You essentially, no matter what, if you're dating one of them, you're going to be dating both of them.
Right.
Kind of, sort of. One of them will be a platonic thing, but you're dating both of them.
Right, you're dating both of them. How's the homework going? Good, I think.
You think? He grabs the paper from Carlos. No, dude, the spinal nerve groups aren't brain, eyes, and penis. Where did you even get that from?
It seems you're right. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Oh, this is where...
September 3rd, so we gotta answer that.
Mm-hmm. It ends up being...
Cool. Okay, and it's them, and then we're gonna go ahead and get breakfast with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually like the snow.
Mm-hmm.
I personally do not like the snow.
Oh, I like the snow.
Oh.
That was easy for me. I like it.
That's good. I find it sad. I just get, like, really... I guess it's like a seasonal affective disorder kind of thing.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm a redhead and pale skin, so I, like, go outside for 5 minutes and just go like that.
Right, you, like, burn. Yeah.
And you're done for vitamin D for the day, really, even in the dead of winter. And for me, I love the snow because when we get a big, nice, good snowfall, it gets so quiet because the snow soaks up so much of the sound around.
Oh, that's so nice.
That it's so peaceful for me. So that's why I really like snow. And apparently we're from Arizona, but you could have fooled me. I think we're from Midwestern.
Yeah, I thought that we were Midwest. Well, this is a college in the Midwest, correct? Like...
I don't remember where this college is.
It
might be. There's green grass at least. You're not in Arizona anymore, puppy.
Okay. So
this is my roommate Adam and his brother Carlos. you confuse Hannah.
Like,
She's like, frat brothers.
And then here we go. And
this is when you play games. So just anything you want to play, because technically, you gotta have fun with your friends too. So it just doesn't really matter. Just have fun. And the next opportunity that you get to hook up with Adam and Carlos, of course you do. But
yeah, you gotta show that you're well-rounded and not obsessed. I think I remember the first time I played this game, it was when the demo was out, and it was when I made the episode for 1 Game 1 Minute, and that was in June. And what happened was that I got really obsessed with Adam, and I just focused on Adam. So he's just like, whatever you want to do, I will do it. And then I got sad, and then I decided to hook up with Dan, and then I ended up with no one. And that was...
Yeah, Dan's hard to. In the same way that Adam's hard to do. Dan's hard to do because you're just like... There's so much that I feel like you just like...
Right.
Your friends just hate you by the end.
Right. Like, there's just... You kind of put Dan and what Dan wants over the needs of yourself and, like, the needs of your friends. But Adam's really, like, he's a selfless person, really. And
he's going to be a great doctor.
He is going to be a great doctor. He'd be a great dad, too, if you guys want to have some kids.
Kitties. Except for Zags, but that's spoilers. We shouldn't talk about that.
Right, spoilers for Zags. And then, I guess we suggest...
Just wherever you want to go, pick your poison. Because, honestly, the campus food, this is always described perfectly for campus food for me. Yeah. It is always weird. It is always strange. And half the time when you go to the buffet, it's going to give you poison.
Right.
Food poisoning.
Yep.
It's gonna happen.
Oh, man. Yeah.
My school was had fish tacos one evening.
No!
Then the next day, half the campus was sick.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
No, that's like the worst.
Yeah, so A+ on college food. Sorry for anybody who's in college that is looking forward to the food in college.
The thing with college food on my college campus, we had like a bunch of different options, but they were always super expensive. So what I remember in my freshman year of school is just having enough, never really having money for lunch. And so like in the mornings I was dumb. I did some stupid things. So you would have like points, like meal points. And I used to get a breakfast sandwich and that would cost me 3 points. And then I'd get like a Starbucks Frappuccino because I wanted a little coffee. And that was also 3 points. And so then you get like 6 points in a day. So I used to have to skip lunch. Yeah. And then if things got really bad, I would have to wait until the late night eating opened up. So I would eat literally breakfast at maybe like 7 or 8, and then I wouldn't eat again until 12 hours later.
Wow.
It was brutal. Don't ever do that to your body, gang, if you can avoid it.
Yeah, definitely. My college did a meal plan, so you had the option of doing like breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day.
That's so
single
nice.
week. And then there was a tier down where you had like 14 meals and you had like 2 meals every day. So you could choose, if you wanted to do breakfast or if you wanted to do lunch and dinner or stuff like that.
Right. Yep.
And then you had the smallest plan, which was I think like 10 meals a week.
Oh wow.
But you got all these other flex points that you could use, yours. So you could go to like the convenience store and get ice cream and microwave meals. So you could definitely tell the freshmen from the seniors, because most of the time what ends up happening is that you slowly decline in the amount of food that you want to eat from the college. So yeah, I definitely was the one that started out like, I'll get the full meal plan and we'll be great. And oh my god, by the end of the first semester I was like, Mom, can you please change it to 14 meals a week? I can't do this.
Right, yeah.
And then by the end of it, when I was graduating from like my senior year, I only like the bare minimum, and I had all the points instead, because you just go to the convenience store and just get something to microwave anyway, because you were so sick of the food.
Right, you get sick of the food.
So sick of it.
Yeah. We used to, I don't know why we had the point system. I wish that we did have like a better bit of a meal system, but I think it was for flexibility, because like you could go to different places on campus and like get ramen, but one little thing of ramen would cost you like 5 points. Wow. It was really expensive. And so like a lot of times what would happen is that kids would buy food for their class, buy food for their dorm mates, buy food for or donate their points to other students at the end of the semester. Yeah, it was kind of rough. And I remember though that thankfully there was like a food pantry that was only like a mile off of campus, less than that. And so students used to go and get that. And when I told my aunt that I wasn't eating like lunches, she was just like, "You don't eat lunch?" And I'm like, "It's fine." Like, it's fine. And she bought me like a bunch of like peanut butter and jelly so that I can make that in my dorm room.
Yeah, my mom would always make sure that I had stuff for like breakfast, because that was like until I really like started working, I wasn't really a breakfast person. So it wasn't really terrible for me to only have 14 meals a week, because I was always sleeping until as late as possible anyway.
Right, so it's like brunch.
Yeah. So, anyway, just anything you want to do, just have friends. Yay.
Oh, anything you want to do, and then...
Then you go with Adam.
And then...
I don't remember what you do.
We join them, it looks like.
We join them. Why not?
And then you don't spend too much time at the frat house. Then... I don't mean to pry.
No, not at all. I have a hard time meeting people, making friends. I had a terrible roommate freshman year. We didn't get along at all. Felt.
Yeah.
Then I met Carlos, and he was awesome. Joining the frat seemed like a good way to make friends and also just generally hang out with Carlos. That's why I was so upset when I got reassigned here, when I was supposed to live with him.
Bummer. And then we'll skip again. And then, how did you find me here?
Your roommates, isn't it?
Yeah, like, when you have your schedule posted somewhere, and so then they just be like, I'm gonna go.
You would think.
Up.
I mean, I always did that
Right.
myself personally, but that's the only reason why I'm wondering if he does snoop on your computer, because other than, you've lived with him for so long, he knows that you're there,
Right.
but
Yep.
does he snoop on your computer to get your schedule?
Right.
Is
like,
that
how
what
does
it
he
is?
know? He's just twin telepathy. Like,
Yeah.
he just... and then we go to the movie with them, and then what movie are we seeing?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Which sounds awesome. Remake of The Wicker Man.
Yay.
Oh, here's a big thing. Yeah, this is a big part.
Yeah, so you're not supposed to be alone in the theater with Carlos the first time. So if you don't mind sharing those nachos, and then you're gonna get the meal, you're gonna pick up the cost. But
which I think is, I don't know if that has much effect on it, or yes or no, but, like, based on your conversations with your parents later on, I'm just kind of like, eh. Mm-hmm. And I definitely think, like, the first time it's nice to do it.
Right.
For sure. After that, it's I don't know if it really affects it or not, but hey, thanks for the nice evening, guys.
You guys are great, taking me out on a date. Right? Mm-hmm. And then, of course, we see what Adam's up to. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to see if Adam will go with the Q&A with you.
Yes, that's right.
And then we're going to be a little desperate.
Desperate. You know what? Sure.
And he takes us.
And this is where we meet everybody. Oh, there's Dan.
Oh, nope, Dan is not your type. Nope.
And we love you, James. You are one of my favorite, but he's not
that attractive. No. And then
I think I just went the full way of
everything.
Everything.
I'm gay. The two Liz's, I would love a side game.
I always get them confused.
Right.
I'm always just like, which Liz is talking?
I would love to see a game about from the perspective of the Liz's, honestly, because
be fun.
I think it's weird to date somebody with the same name as you.
Definitely.
Like, would it make you uncomfortable? Like, I think it would make me uncomfortable if I dated a girl named Chloe, just because most of the Chloes that I know
are ...
Yeah, they're ... They're like...
I don't know. Dating another girl named Robin. I mean, because I could see dating a man named Robin, but somebody else named... I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. Even if it was a man, that'd be really weird.
Right. I think it'd be... Yeah. I remember when, like, Taylor Swift dated Taylor Lautner, and everybody thought that was weird. Everybody was, like, really uncomfortable with the same names.
I mean, you might... if you like hearing your name a lot, I guess that might be a good thing.
If you're, like, a little bit of a narcissist, though. Like, it might work out for you.
Yes.
And then we're just gonna play some games.
I love Bean so much. I agree with you, Nicole. Nick? I just call him Nick.
Nick. And then nothing really kind of matters here.
No, you're just playing games.
And then I'm just gonna click random buttons. So whatever you want to do during here, go ahead and do it. Live your wildest fantasies. We're gonna try and
beat your friends, but
it's
whatever.
Fine. Yeah. And then
I don't even think that it's really it's what's the word? I'm sorry, I'm gonna gamer here. Pro tip: Nick hates set.
He hates set. He hates it.
Legitimately hates it.
Like, legitimately, it's the worst one.
It's the worst one for him. He's always just like, I don't want to play it, and if you guys are playing it,
Okay.
This might be where you talk to James. Yeah.
James. And so then we actually get to talk to James. So we have to hope I'm not interrupting.
Sit on the chair because you don't want to be too close because
he's
also interested in you.
Right. Everybody's interested in you.
He gave you his digits. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Dan teased him for it too.
Yeah, because Dan's just a douche like that.
Yeah, he is.
And then, so we said that doesn't seem fair, and then thanks, that's helpful to hear. And
You're
then,
trying, you really are.
And then, thanks for everything. Just kind of like when he's going in for that intimate hug, you're like, thank you for everything. Like,
which makes him so sad. He is such a precious babe.
He's just tear streaming. He just like smiles and nods.
One got away.
Yep. And then we say it was good meeting you, and then looks like we do more homework because you gotta get that homework done.
Coding, man.
And then Adam's gonna ask us to dinner again, so we say sure, and then we're gonna keep going, and then Carlos is with a girl, and then we are going to go
see what Adam and Carlos are
up to, of course, and then we're gonna go to the house. Yep, and then we're gonna ask about Adam. Hey, Steve, where's Adam? And then go find Carlos. Looks like it says go find Carlos. So then we'll go find Carlos.
Oh, that's right.
I'm just gonna watch.
He gets hurt.
Oh yeah, he gets hurt while playing basketball.
So you have to see him so that you can go and tell Adam, hey, your buddy's hurt. He's
hurting.
Inside.
We'll help him inside.
This is also him, getting to be friends with him too.
Right. Showing that we care about him. Offering to get him to a hospital, even though he literally just got a little bit of road rash there.
Well, that's the thing. It does look like road rash right now.
Oh, that's right.
Get you to the hospital?
And then, can I get you
some food? Because you're constantly feeding people.
Oh, and Robert, of course.
Yes.
Always shows up. Robert is annoying. And then...
This is where you have to be like, Carlos had an accident, and I'm sorry. And you're going to be fretful, and I'm really sorry that I didn't drag him to the hospital.
It's just like, what, is he okay?
I don't remember what
he fell and scraped up his arm. All right. And so then... that happens, and then September 16th, so we're going to see if Carlos and Adam are up to anything. We're kind of referring to our guide here. You might notice us glancing back and forth. Look,
there's a lot of the
It's
steps.
a long game.
It's a really long game.
Like, this is probably already a longer video than I originally, intended for it to be, but what can you do? This game is long.
It is. We're making progress. It's almost October, sort of.
Right. And then study with Jake.
Yeah, because you do actually do a really good job when you study with other people too.
Right.
So it's good to remember that you're not a one-man army.
Right.
So studying with people will actually help you do better on tests.
And then are you okay, Jake?
And you're saving him from himself when you say this. Because he looks so uncomfortable, you know that he doesn't want to talk about it.
Right. Can you go over the red-black trees again? And then...
he found you.
Dan, good. How are you doing, Dan? I'm not hooking up with you, Dan.
I've always been tempted to say it's studying, but I'm just trying to... just econ and programming, that's it.
Yep.
Just go away.
And then...
this is when Adam comes back and be like, hey, Carlos is in the hospital. Yeah. Getting his x-rays done.
And then...
my fault. I should have taken him there.
Your fault. And then insignificant.
Compared to that.
And then get dinner. And then we're going to go ahead and get dinner. And then I wish I did.
Oh, that's right. Because Jake and Hannah are having their big, huge thing right now.
Oh, right. That's awkward.
So Nick is also like, dude, help me out here. And you're just like, I'm trying to be a good friend, but I'm also trying to pass.
Yeah. What a day.
Yeah.
And then here we go. And then once again, we're going to go visit Carlos with Adam. I would cry if I literally got sent to the hospital. Mm-hmm. And there were,
That's what you asked with Carlos. How's the food?
How's the hospital food? Mm-hmm. It's what we care about. And then, what's wrong, Hannah? Things are wrong. Mm-hmm. And then, not sure. Mm-hmm. And then, that sounds good.
Yeah.
We say. And then we go back to the house. Things are happening. And there are so many things that just, okay. So then we're on the 22nd. And then it says, grab a sandwich and study. Oh, study for the exams by yourself.
Probably.
Okay, so then, there we go. And then, go see if Carlos is around. And then, fancy running into you here.
Mm-hmm.
And then wanted to see if you wanted to hang out. That is tricky. I bet that takes you down entirely different paths. So wanted to see if you wanted to hang out. And just so that you guys know, like in case you miss any of these steps while we're kind of talking over them, there's going to be something at the end of this video that you can click on that's going to take you to the final steps. So there you go. Want to see if you want to hang out. And then that sounds good. Yay!
Oh man, I didn't remember this part. Do you hang out with them and just hang out?
Yeah, we just hang out. And we do studying together.
Oh, you studied together with Carlos?
Yeah.
Shocking!
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Really. And then we're talking to Janet about her issues, and then we're going to grab another sandwich and study.
Because that's what you do.
And then this is study with, on the 24th, this is study with Nick Hill. So... look at that.
Study for your exams. See what Nickel is up to. What is he up to? Oh, they're studying together. That's, yeah.
Oh. And then, how are you doing, Nikhil? Okay, and we're just gonna kind of click through here. We're just kind of meeting with our friends, it looks like. And then Dan, oh no, Dan, somehow you end up here.
Stand there.
Yeah, just like very stiff, and then just...
well, because I think it gives you options, like, hey, are you feeling sad now? Would you like to go try to do a one-night stand or do a one-off? You have the option, and it's like, the writing is like, you wonder about Dan and how he's doing, and maybe you should go and see if he's at the Q&A room, which of course he's always there because... yeah.
It's where Dan lives. Like, it's Dan. If Dan was a dragon, this would be his lair.
Yep. But yeah, and everything just, sorry.
Yep. Sorry. Bye. Just evasive. As evasive as you can.
Yeah.
And then the 29th, we're going to go see a movie with them.
Woohoo!
And then, why not open season?
Because
open season is so good. I love that movie.
Popcorn. Get a large and share it with Adam. Yes.
Yep. And then you should get dessert. Also, let me get this. And then, thanks for having me. And then there we go.
I'm a good person.
I'm so sweet.
I'm so sweet.
Go to breakfast. Let me get this again. just let me get it.
Dude, you always pay. Let us treat you once.
They're just like, stop paying for everything. Like, and then we're gonna go run with them. We're gonna run with them because we're all of a sudden like super active and we dig that.
Because we're a CS major running.
Yep.
It'll be great.
It'll be alright. And then you grab a sandwich and you keep studying, and then you're gonna wait for Adam to wake up.
That's what you do.
Then you get lunch on your own. And then we're gonna go to... we're October 1st, and so then we study with your friends.
Because studying.
Yep. Spent the day...
oh, that's right, yeah.
Day cleaning up vomit from the party the house had last night. Not exactly my idea of a good time. I'm just gonna go to bed. So then the next morning, it's same, just homework.
You know,
and then...
oh, this is when Jake comes out to you.
There. Oh, right.
It's finally when...
are you okay, Jake? And then Jake will come out of the closet, and then you get to say...
Me too!
And then...
you do not ask.
Don't.
You have your boy crush. Don't ask
You got
Jake.
your boy. You got your boy. You can't have two boys. Like, okay, and then... we're gonna skip, and then this is October 6th.
Oh, this is D-Day. This is, isn't it?
Okay. So
this is when
Carlos
is coming out. So this is the. You will know if you succeeded, if this goes all right.
Right.
Are you okay?
Try to sound casual, but your heart is pounding. You realize your voice is shaking.
He stares at the floor. I can't do this, Chico. Adam rubs his back. Dude, it's okay.
Carlos looks at Adam pleadingly. Help me.
Adam stares at you for a long time. Carlos is gay. Carlos shudders and stares at the floor again. And he wants to talk to you about things.
Oh, things.
Because you're so educated in this.
Yeah.
Carlos sniffles and leans against Adam. They're so cute together. They're just like,
cute.
Oh. Thanks, Chico. Adam pats his back and grabs his coat. I'm gonna let you two talk.
Okay.
He leaves and you move next to Carlos.
And then let's see here. So
You kind of got some options, but what can I
do to help you?
I just need to talk. Just thanks. Stares at the floor for what seems like forever.
He takes a deep breath. I don't want you to think that I'm chasing after you or something, he hiccups. I'm glad we're friends, Connor. Now more than ever, I guess. It's just that being around you made me, well, it made certain things harder to ignore. Where I come from.
This is not a thing. This is not right. He stops, staring at the floor again. I spent years, most of my life, rejecting who I was. 2 years of sleeping with women to fit in, to be normal.
I'm okay. I was just like...
I thought maybe I could sleep my way to being straight, even though that, too, was,
it's not a
thing. The holy institution of marriage. I can't do Spanish.
Oh, that's some dirty words.
We're
not gonna,
okay, all
we're
right.
not gonna say that. I know what that means. I ain't saying that.
Funny how that didn't matter when there were bigger things at stake. I kept wondering if you had a crush on me. He shakes his head. It's not even like you're even out yet, but just spending time with you, I guess, helped me come to terms with that. Adam told me, because they tell each other everything.
Right.
Nothing is
sacred.
Nothing is secret between the two of them. Yep. So always keep that in mind. I actually had to pry it out of him.
He's not the one to betray the trust people have in him, but I guess given the circumstances. And then, given the circumstances, I mean...
Seems,
kind of bad to out somebody, but...
Yeah, but I don't think that Adam really knows any better. And also it's with his bestest friend, too.
Who's also coming out as gay, so...
And also somebody that, you've also spent time
right.
with, too.
Right.
Still, don't out people.
Yeah, still don't do that in real life. Like, this was, I think that...
That probably makes more sense in 2006. Too.
Right, because you were trying to be more helpful. You're trying to be like, do you feel alone in this world? Well, guess what? Like, you got a friend. And then do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Yep. And then here we go. And then...
So you made it.
You did it, kiddos.
First hurdle. Now you gotta keep studying.
Keep going. Like, there are so many days in this freaking game. Oh my god.
Well, you do have a big jump, but there's a lot.
Yeah, we're almost there, gang. I think that right now we're gonna kind of
try and breeze.
Yeah, we're gonna try and breeze through this next part. So, not yet. And then...
Oh, this is when you come out to your that's when you came out to your family.
Oh, okay.
But now, no, don't fail.
And then do homework or ask Adam about plans. So let's ask Adam, and then we're gonna do homework.
Homework assignments.
And then
come study at our room this afternoon. Oh, Connor, you too.
Spend the afternoon doing homework.
Because that's what you do.
Right.
Apparently Robert came in and did something.
Grab that bill. Do homework again.
Yes.
Do more homework. Whenever in doubt, the answer is do more homework. And then...
Dan alert.
Fine. We're just fine, Dan. Thanks. That sounds good. Oh, this is when we get roped into it. And then, let's see here. And then it's everyone comes out at their own pace. And then... that sounds like a plan. So study with your friends on the 14th. Go study some more with the gang and...
Oh, you have to give him food, though, because you got to feed Jake. That's the one big thing with Jake. You got to feed him.
And then get him...
It doesn't really matter, I don't think.
Okay.
Sandwiches. Hooray.
So they're going to go and get some sandwiches, and then we're going to skip, and then we're going to go see what Adam's up to. As per usual, you're going to go study with Adam. Then go to dinner with Carlos at the house.
Yes.
And then...
this is that
the fight. So this is the fight.
So this I don't know, because definitely in Carlos's route, it is important that you get Carlos to do something. That is a big thing. But when you're going after Adam, it's I don't know. I do the one that's the more feelsy, the more dramatic. You try to pull Robert off of Elliot, and you totally boom out.
Yep. And then
like a light.
We're gonna hug Carlos because
he's going through a tough time.
He's going through a really rough time.
He just came out, and then he has to deal with that.
Yeah.
You spend the day in bed because
Yep. And then the 20th, Adam asks you to dinner. You're gonna say that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna go to that hospital, boys and girls.
Yes, you are, because you gotta support Adam.
And then you're gonna stay with Adam, Steve, and Elliot.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna get breakfast and run with Carlos and Adam.
Because apparently they're turning into a runner.
And then we're gonna split the bill. We're gonna do something a little
different,
more unique here.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see here.
Find Adam for lunch.
Find Adam for lunch. Here we go. And then we're gonna work on some homework.
Mm-hmm.
And then here we go. And then let's see. So Jake shows up to talk to us about a problem that he's having with his boyfriend, right?
Yes, because his boyfriend is Dan's roommate.
Yay! That's so great! And then...
this is always the one that's hard.
Okay with that?
It sounds like it's worth a try. I mean...
They were trying to open it up to be an open relationship, right? Or
he was trying to get over the fact that Nate still wanted to sleep with Dan.
Oh,
which is also something that you run into when you're banging Dan, because Nate wants to sleep with you guys.
Right.
But Dan's that's like the one redeeming quality of Dan, is that he's always like, no, you got to get permission from your boyfriend first, Nick, or not Nick, but Nate.
Right.
Do it, and then you can do stuff with us. But until then, you're just a spectator.
Right. Oh, but being a spectator,
I know.
like, come on.
Really,
like,
that's why I hate Dan's route so much. Well, I don't hate it. It's just, it's really hard because Jake gets so upset at you.
Right.
So upset. And then, but by a proxy of that, Nick and Hannah also get upset at you too.
Right.
So
you ruin your relationships.
You ruin your the friendship that you have with the CS majors. But I guess at the same time, I mean, because they're great study partners, but I guess when you're in Dan's route, you don't really care about studying anyways. So.
Right. Yeah. You're just like, how many times can I get laid in the first semester of college?
Basically, how many times can I get laid, and how often can I, and where
and
I can
who?
do it, and who?
How many people are involved? Like, go to the hospital with Adam. And then maybe you're just interested in it because of the medical aspect.
You are trying to be a doctor. You're good. You're fine.
And then let's see here. Not really. It's good that you're finding things
that you can enjoy.
You're gonna spend the afternoon with them. You're gonna get some popcorn. You're gonna tell
Janet about Elliot, because that's like the one thing that you're always like, I'm a bad friend because you didn't tell her about it, and then she gets really angry at you about it.
Right. And then October 28th, you do homework. What major were you thinking of switching to? This is when Carlos kind of comes to the realization that I guess he doesn't want to be a doctor.
Oh, and this is also when I love this part, because Adam's like, you would have made a good doctor, and you say this, bodies are fascinating, but code is more fascinating.
You're like so highbrow.
and Adam laughs, and it's always good.
I was probably going to do more homework.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's your friend, and you want to make sure he's not
falling behind.
Behind.
You have to side with Adam, basically. If you tell him you're being a dick, then he's going to be like, nah.
He's going to be like, but I love him.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, he is kind of really a good voice of reason anyway, so.
Right.
And you mean, it's not like you can't disagree with him, but like.
Right.
You have to,
And then let him sleep.
I mean, seriously, if the blue bed is mine, then I am sad with myself. Right. I could never sleep in that.
How could you? I don't know. And then it's October 29th.
October 29th.
Then we're going to go with Adam to see Elliot.
Mm-hmm.
And then Elliot. And then...
Oh, this is when he gets all upset.
Yeah.
So upset.
So it looks like that we're going to... follow Carlos, yeah. So we're gonna go follow Carlos. Life isn't always easy.
Yep.
I hate being gay too. That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad. I get it. It's back in 2006. It was like
it's definitely, and I mean,
yeah.
Especially with what he's struggling with right here, because I mean, I think when Elliot wakes up, and I don't remember for sure. I don't remember if that's the point where he and Adam hug in the hospital. Right. And then Elliot's father and mother walk by and sneer at them for that. So I don't remember if that's the part or not. I don't remember if it was that just happened or not, but
yeah.
Carlos has some feelings for Elliot anyway, so he's already kind of emotional.
Right.
Oh, no, that's not that. That's later, but
Oh, right.
But this was the time when Elliot woke up and he recognizes Carlos, and he frowns, and he's like, it's a sad face at Carlos, because he can't talk or anything like that, but then Carlos thinks that he hates him.
So sad.
Yes, because Carlos is kind of a little emotional little train wreck.
And then, because they care about you.
Mm-hmm.
You're being selfish. Adam is worried about
about
you. Did that.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know what's the good answer there either, I don't think.
Yeah. I'm not going home, although I kind of wish I was.
I miss my parents. Was that really...
Yeah.
I forgot about that part too.
Yeah. This game is so long, and then I feel like that was my fault or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let's see. Lunch sounds good.
Didn't have any plans for the day.
Got it. And then I think that's it for this day. Yep, and then it's the 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
And then, do you mind if Hannah comes along so we can invite Hannah with us?
Mm-hmm.
And then I've started going over some of the material.
I'm nervous.
And then
I don't remember which one we see.
We see Happy Feet. Wait. Yep, Happy Feet. Happy Feet. We see Happy Feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll steal some popcorn. And then
you eat dinner at the house.
Yep.
Which I think they had too much chicken this time or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but
spent it with some friends, saw a movie, and had food.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. This is when you where are you? Oh, you go to another movie, I think.
I'm not gonna pick up any meals for Dan.
No.
Not gonna split anything with Dan. I'm gonna sit with
Adam and Carlos. Why wouldn't you? I mean,
yeah, really. Like, what's motivating? Liz seems nice.
Liz is. Yeah. Well, even she's kind of a little too, like.
Oh yeah, in your
face about it. Some things.
Yeah.
But she's not bad. She's not Dan.
Right. She's not Dan.
And I think her Liz girlfriend keeps her in check most of the time.
Oh yeah. It's just kind of like, rein that personality in there, honey.
Mm-hmm.
like,
not everybody can be as odd as you are, honey.
No, stop it, honey. Like, popcorn. And then sequels have a tendency to be less good than the originals. Honestly, I really like The Lion King too, though.
I really like The Lion King too.
Yeah, it's really great.
I mean, the music, the love song number in that one is just so good.
It's so good. Like,
so
The
good.
Lion King 2 is, I don't think it's better than the original, but
Well, the original is kind of just basically Hamlet.
I know.
But it's really cool,
right.
And I really liked it, too.
Right.
Because, I mean, Timon and Pumbaa forever. I mean,
right, exactly.
And he's being raised by two men, and it's fine. And he's eating worms, and it's fine.
It's fine. And then...
And he goes and claims his heritage.
Yeah. And then, let's see here. It's...
Spoilers for Lion King?
Hashtag spoilers, guys. Sorry. And then...
Oh, yeah, that's right. This is when...
He goes to the Gay Straight Alliance. And so I felt this way the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. And then...
And that's when he, like... This is the sad part, is that later he wants you to hook up with him up with Dan's number, and you're just like, no.
No, please don't.
No.
And then they went well, I think. And then, that sounds fun. I'll take along the house with you. And then I think you sell yourself short.
Oh, yeah.
And then, here we go. And then we've got another massive time jump.
Oh, we did? What are we at now?
This is the ending, guys.
Oh,
I think we made it. This is the freaking ending.
Oh, back up.
Wow, gang. Like, we made it. Yeah. Yeah, this is...
So what did we do?
After break.
After break. Oh, you get back to your room and unlock the door. Adam's already there, sitting on the bed, seemingly staring off and just... Oh, yeah. Because he can't figure it out. Because this is going to mirror, like, Carlos's thing so much, and I thought it was so cute.
Yeah. He looks up as you enter with an expression you can't read.
Drop your backpack on the bed. Hi. He nods, turning away from you and staring at the wall again. Hey.
Are you okay? Are we okay?
He nods, still not looking at you. Yeah, can we talk? You turn your chair to face him. He stands and comes over to you, leaning against your bed. He sighs. I don't really know how to say this. Getting to know you last semester was pretty awesome, and I really appreciate what you did for Carlos. Is this right?
Mm-hmm.
Carlos is supposed to be here too, though. Maybe he comes in later.
Oh, no.
Let's find out. I was shocked initially. Click through and just see. Oh, okay.
So Carlos is here.
Okay, so that's good. Hey, Connor, you're back. He takes in the scene before he stops. Oh, sorry. Should I go? He has such bad timing all the time. It's always, you're just waking up.
Yeah, you're waking up. Like, there's something going on.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were, Adam sits down by the floor on your bed. Dude, Chico. I think it's Chico. Is it Chico? I don't know.
Yeah, it's Chico.
Chico.
It is Chico, yeah.
Carlos looks at him questioningly. Adam looks back at him and nods. And much like, Adam comes out for Carlos, Carlos comes out for Adam. Adam totally has the hots for you, Connor. Adam winces, putting his head in his hands. Dude! Carlos shrugs and sits on the floor next to him, throwing an arm around his shoulder. Chico, hey, that wasn't... Oh, sorry, you should do it.
Yeah, that wasn't quite the way I would put it.
Yeah. You're not gay and you don't like guys, but you kind of like Connor and you don't know what to do about it. And this whole thing with me has you questioning your own sexuality and whether or not you really only like women. And maybe you don't, but who cares? It doesn't really matter. And you're not even sure if Connor likes you, and or what does it mean if he does? And if he does, you don't feel like it's fair to ask him to take a risk on you for something that might not work out because you might really only like women. Adam sighs again, and Carlos looks up at you. So, I think that pretty much covers it.
Carlos pats Adam on the back and stands.
I'm going to let you two talk, but I'll see you both tomorrow.
I think that was pretty much a
bounce.
Yeah, just like, I'm out, guys. That was a very comprehensive way of saying I'm very afraid of exploring my sexuality and simultaneously destroying our friendship.
Mm-hmm. So he looks at you. Also, don't hurt him, Connor. You two are good for each other, Even if it's not like that. Even
if not like that.
He leaves, closing the door behind him. She would totally be a power couple, even if you were a work couple.
Right.
Just totally. Adam is already sitting on the floor.
Not looking at you. And then, let's see here. I think that really you can kind of play this. You're locked in, You're locked in.
Unless you say, I don't really like you, you're in. So you just do what you want at this point.
And then you sit on the floor next to him and cautiously put a hand on his back.
Feels.
He jumps at the contact, then relaxes, staring at your feet.
I think Carlos pretty much covered it. He shakes his head. I don't know what, this is, though. He sweeps a hand out.
Because we're locked in!
He sweeps his hand out in front of him. It's presumptuous of me to even think you're interested in me, but, it's even more so to ask you to, he shrugs, when I'm not even sure about me yet. He looks at you, and he looks more scared than you've ever seen him. Do you even like me? Like that?
Yes, guys, we came all this way to tell him no.
Right. Well, you do to get one of the endings, but...
Oh, I mean...
I haven't done it yet. I can't do it. I literally sit there every single time going, I really should try and
I can't reject this boy.
Because I need to get more of the collectibles, but...
Right. No.
I can't reject him. I can't do it.
We're gonna kiss him.
Kiss him.
We're gonna kiss him.
You've waited this long, yes.
We're gonna kiss him, and then,
I definitely like that. More than I thought I would. I guess that means you're willing to try this out?
No, no. I just kiss you for the funsies. No.
Just to say that I did.
Yeah, right?
I mean, if you were Dan, you'd be trying to hit everything, right?
Right. Like, Dan would be, like, but we're not Dan, okay?
No, we're not.
We are what is her name?
Connor.
We're Connor Zebra Hyena.
That's right.
It's so funny. So I can't promise anything.
I know that I like you, but I don't know about things. I love how everything is things in here. Because, I mean, Hannah says the same thing.
Yeah.
When you ask her what's wrong because she and Jake had that big, huge thing, she's like, things. And you're just like, okay, there's something there. Come on, things.
Things. I want to give this a shot with you. I want that too. That's good.
Thank you. I'm going to kiss you again.
That's so cute.
Yes, he's adorable.
Unfortunately, we do have to skip through most of this because I have to keep this stream PG rated.
Ooh.
But we're gonna. Yeah.
For PG rating, are you gonna be able to do the box thing?
Yeah. Well, hey, like I can put like a bigger sensor bar over it. I can Photoshop some pants on that boy.
Photoshop,
you know, like just Photoshop him some leggings on, and he'll look great. He'll look a little boxy, but he'll look good.
No, there you go. Yes, 2 years later.
2 years later, we've got our epilogue.
I love Carlos with long hair. I don't know what to do with this facial hair.
I don't know how I feel about it because he looks kind of like. He looks like one of those uptight middle-aged fathers in those teenage rom-com films that always is like yelling at his daughter about playing her music too loud. Like that's what this look gives me. But yeah, I like him with short hair.
Connor, I hear him coming. I'm gonna go hide.
Carlos disappears behind a couch as you hear the key in the lock.
3 of you have moved into an apartment together your sophomore year. Carlos switched majors to business and seemed to enjoy the work much more than studying and dissecting living things. Still, the switch puts him a year behind his degree, which was fine by him. Things with you and Adam have gone well. More than well, really. It still bothers him sometimes that he can't put a label on it, but he's definitely into you. And you, him. Because why wouldn't you be?
Like, really? Isn't this like this is 3 years later. Like, yeah. I bet, he better be into you. You're living together. Like, he's just not that into you.
I'm sorry that you can't put a label on it, honey bunches, but I played the game for you.
Yeah, I played the game. We played the game, we won the prize.
Yes.
Spend a lot of time together studying, especially as Adam starts preparing for med school. You think the study sessions ending in blowjobs are your favorite. You finger the box you're holding behind your back, suddenly nervous. You know that Adam would totally agree to it, that it made sense, but the thought of proposing to him still has your stomach in a knot.
The door opens, and he walks in with his bag. Hey, don't break your computer this time. He laughs. You're never gonna let me live that one down, are you? He closes the door behind him before grabbing you and kissing you. You'll never grow tired of him kissing you. He breaks and smiles at you.
I like his shorter hair, too.
I like his beard and his remodel, but
nice.
Carlos is just, I miss his long hair.
Yeah, Carlos,
I missed you.
Sorry we couldn't make plans work out this year. I still think it would have been fine to bring in my grandma's, just maybe weird at first, or most of the time. But we would have made it work. He looks around. No, Carlos?
He looks at you.
Carlos, lives there.
I know!
Carlos,
he's just behind the couch, too, and, it's... When you're looking at it, it's just kind of really, did Carlos, flatten himself or something like that?
Yeah,
Can you really
Carlos
not
is
see
just, lying
He's
there.
He's not, a small man. So.
Right. Are you okay? You look like you're gonna pass out or something. Maybe you should sit down. I can get you some water.
You drop to one knee, and he stares at you, alarmed, before he realizes the move was intentional. Connor? You pull out the box from behind your back and open it.
He's, thinking that you're in the middle of, some kind of, passing out, and no.
I think it doesn't really matter because you're locked in.
You're locked in. I love you and I'm going to share the rest of my life with you. I think at this point, in 2009, people could get married in a bunch of different states in the U.S.
In different states. It wasn't all around, all over. Yep. And they definitely, with the epilogue, is something that they cover, this is when it became legal. This is where they went to get married and stuff
that's
like that.
Nice. So. Okay. Connor, are you proposing to me? Is that a watch?
Nod and laugh. I assume that's a yes to both questions. But a yes. Of course. I would like that.
I love that that's his reaction.
Yeah. And then you get his watch.
I love his watch. Yes. I love that that's just, that in some ways is more practical than a ring. Because it's just you know what? Have this watch.
Mm-hmm. And what I really love about this game is that it comes with the ability, after you get somebody's route, they all have their own little thingy doohickey or something that they wear or something that they put on that shows that you have been with them. That's something special. So you can have Adam wear the watch the entire way through in any other game after you get him.
Oh, that's so cool.
And
I didn't
Carlos,
know that.
yeah, and when you get Carlos, he gets like a rainbow wristband.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's so cool.
So I have all the boys wearing all their stuff.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I won't give away anything else, but yeah, no, they get to wear stuff that after you get their successful ending, you don't part ways with them, then they put on something and they have something that you wear.
Cool. Congratulations,
Chico Connor. Jesus, dude, you're gonna give me a heart attack. He grabs you and kisses you again, slower and deeper. He's hard, and you can feel him against your leg. You want to keep this PG?
Yep, we're gonna keep this PG. We're just gonna click. Oh, and then he proposes back.
Yes, he does. Dude, Chico, you two are so stupidly made for each other. He hands it to you, and you open it.
Do you ever feel like the painful third wheel? Because I wonder if Carlos might be the type of person who maybe like thrives on being the third wheel.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm really looking forward to, because I know that Zags is going to be more focused on him, right?
Yep, it is.
So I'm really looking forward to his perspective, because I mean, I do love Carlos. He was
Carlos is cool, yeah.
My first playthrough, I got Carlos, so it was really nice, and he was such a sweetheart, so... Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna be. And I'm wondering if that may be like part of it. Maybe it's not. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Yeah. So we've got.
I think we got a pendant or something like that.
Yeah, we got some sort of pendant, and then
Carlos runs off.
And then yeah. Then we did it.
Fade to black.
Fade to black, gang. We did it. Mm-hmm. We have been here. How long have we been here? Probably an hour and a half. This is probably a long video.
Yeah.
What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to make two separate videos out of this one. Just like one quick one where it's like, here's all your options. And then another one that's like, here's how we get to the story.
Mm-hmm. Yay! This is the epilogue. Graduate that year. Move to San Fran.
Adam starts med school at UCSF, and Carlos lands a job in the administrative offices there, needing the work to stay in the country. The distance is hard for you, but Skype helps. You graduate with Jake, Nick Hill, and Hannah the following year. You move to San Francisco, and in with Adam and Carlos getting a job at a software company.
Be happy with your boy again.
Yay! And then the work is fine, but the best part is being with Adam again. Okay. You tour one of the first couples in line at City Hall for the Supreme Court ruling. You have a small ceremony a couple months later. Adam says his mother would never forgive him otherwise.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I'm pretty sure yours wouldn't either, and I can, their family.
Yeah.
I love his parents so much. They're so random.
They are. They're a lot, but they're very sweet. Mm-hmm. You're pretty sure yours wouldn't either. You and Janet keep in touch. And then her and Tom break up, which is sad.
Oh my gosh, did we even talk to her about Tom? We must have.
I think we do at a certain point.
We do
because we talked to her about Elliot.
Yeah, we do.
I think that's what happens. And so then she gets married. Hannah and Nikhil break up. And then...
I have said so many spoilers this entire time.
Yeah. And then Nate and Jake continue.
Well, Nate actually turns out to be a really decent human being.
That's
turns out. He's still kind of weird, but...
Right.
That dude is...
Dan.
Oh, Dan.
50 things I would do to you. 50 more things I would do to
you. His ending CG is something else, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, it really is.
I love his hair.
James's
hair. Like, I love Adam and Carlos first and foremost. I have a really hard time choosing between the two of them. Mm-hmm. James is always my second. James and Jake are always my second. Mm-hmm. It's really hard to choose between those four.
Right.
It's so hard. Oh.
And then...
Elliot
doesn't graduate with you, but he gets a smaller job and gets a good job with Glad, which is nice. And then those three your three CS major friends start a company.
Jake marries Nate.
Yep.
The end.
Oh, the end. So yeah, that is the playthrough of the Adam route, and yeah, well, we hope that you enjoyed.
Definitely.
Thanks for sticking around with us for this long.
Yeah, definitely. That was a long time, and we were kind of crazy for the entire...
Right.
Well, I was crazy, but you were fine. But I've never done this before, so... Fun times.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for joining us, Robin. Thank you so much for being here on this episode and talking to us about how you got the route.
Yeah, you know, I like to share the wealth.
Absolutely. Guys, let us know if you like this video. Please leave a like down below. And like I said, if you need to kind of go through the steps, they're going to be kind of towards the end of this video. I'll try to put up another separate video as well with those steps. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching this episode. If you would like to see more playthroughs of YAGS in the future, more episodes of Yearning for the Boy, please leave a comment on what route you would like us to do next, and you can also like the video just to make sure that it gets the attention it needs. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you next time.